Let's talk about Supermax first. Okay. Supermax, and right, 6 ringgit was the one that was holding. Okay, this was the pivot low. This is the pivot low, so it was holding frolic around here a bit, and finally decided to decisively break this 6 ringgit level. Okay, and now the 5 ringgit level, one shot a few days now testing the 5 ringgit level, don't know whether can hold or not. Also, I want to put up my template. This is my signal template to show you when was the best time to get the hell out of the glove stock. That is the September. I was telling you September, right? So this is the first time you see the red arrow. This is the first time if you are trailing your profit in Supermax. Let's say you buy here, okay, and you trail nicely, happily. This is the first time the software tell you that it has breached your red line. Red line means the trading stop. It's time to get out of the stock. Now let's say you 舍不得, you think that wow, glove cannot be lah, pandemic still ongoing, sure got upside. As it falls, you continue to loan, you tahan, wow, rebound, you tell yourself, you see, trade stock, invest stock, long term, no need to cut one, can cut hair, cut fingernail, don't anyhow cut stock, right? Then in the end, the stock goes up a bit some more and finally come down again. Because of this experience, that the stock never go lower, over here you did the same thing. No need to cut lah, no need to cut. The other time I never cut, the stock rebound. So this time I also don't want to cut. Then this is the one that will hook you bounce up. Okay, this one never heal you yet. So it bounce up again, right? Bad habit again. Say, hey, see, last 2 times come down, never fail lah. Now consolidate. Pandemic going on, they will still need gloves. They need gloves for vaccination, and the stock rebound. Then you say, oh, okay, never sell. See, luckily never sell. Anyhow sell later tui. Then finally, this is the one, the break that breaks the camel's back. Once break, it never come back up again. Every time it go lower and lower, you tell yourself, will come back. It will come back one, and come back until 5 ringgit. Understand? This is the story. So therefore, when we talk about technical trading, we talk about investment. When you see a reason to sell, okay, let me ask you this question. If you invest in a company, right, there must come a point where you must have an exit strategy, correct? Right, you want to sell, you want to have an exit strategy. You cannot be hanging on to one company, one stock forever, because there is something called business cycle. The business cycle may be over for the stock already. Then you still want to hang on to the stock for what? Correct. Your money should move on to the other stock, the other sector, industry that is in the play now, like the steel counters, like the semiconductor stock. So this is the concept that I think everybody need to understand. So yes, the glove stock got no reason to come down, no business to come down, because the earning is super, very good. Now that is the other thing. If the earning is so good, why isn't the stock going up? Correct or not? This is the actual buy sell. Okay, the actual demand and supply of the company share. Okay, this is the financial results of the past quarter, of the past year. So this doesn't represent the future. This represents the future, and most importantly, this represents your money. So why let your profit swing and suffer 50% drawback? Okay, so therefore, even if you hit a sell signal, you sell. Subsequently, the stock rebound, you don't look at it anymore. You go and trade other stock, right? Trade other stock. So if there is a signal to buy and there's still business reason why Supermax can go up, then you come in and trade again. As simple as that. Okay, so that is for Supermax, and you can see Top Glove, all of that about the same time, same month, or Konkali, September. Okay, September was the one I remember because I get out of the stock. Then after that, it made me look very stupid, but I bought out because already out of the stock already. Okay, now this Top Glove is even more scary. It has this breakdown pattern. I remember I was doing a webinar. It has a breakdown pattern. Okay, so therefore, once it break, I run. Then after that, the fella rebound on me. I find it very difficult to buy back at the high anymore. Okay, so I leave it alone. And then it finally break the camel's back right here in last day of October. And never see daylight again. Okay, so those of you who got problem or not a problem, or those, or rather I should say, those of you who have a habit of falling in love with your portfolio, okay, you have to wake up lah. You have to wake up. Okay, you should love money. Okay, I repeat again, you should love money, not love the stock. Whoever or whichever stock that make you money, that is a good stock. Okay, but there are so many stock. Different stock will give you a different time to make money. Everybody understand this concept? Okay, so let me go back to Supermax and see where can we buy. Now Supermax, sorry, not where can we buy, where is the likely support? Okay, where is likely support? Yeah, you can see the earnings confirm good lah. I don't need to discuss the earnings with you. Okay, it has been discussed until date. Nobody know what's going on. Okay, and the most important thing now is the PE. Okay, you can see the PE is at the historical low, 5.5. That is super low. Okay, so anyone with basic mathematics will know that 5 times, even if you list a company, you go IPO, right, you get 7 times. Now this company making record profit is selling at 5 times. So everybody is wondering when is the best time to buy. So tonight, I'm going to show you some of the tools that I used to find the support. Now, most importantly, is you want to see buyer in control. If you don't see buyer in control on the chart, don't touch first. So that is the very important basic that everybody need to know. So when you talk about support, guys, if you talk about support, there are a few ways you can do this. Okay, number one, in such a case, falling down, right, I'm sure one of the moving average is going to support this. So I'm going to turn on my moving average. Okay, and change this to 200 day. Has it broken the 200 back? Oh, you see, now if it has broken down the 200 day, that means the coming up will be soon, you know. What? Say like that, suddenly everybody wake up, feel very excited, am I right? Okay, let me guess, when I say this statement, when the stock break the 200 day, the coming up will be very soon. Well, all of you sure jump up, right? Nice. Very interesting, very exciting. It's time to buy. Wait, I haven't finished my story yet. There is a saying in Wall Street, okay, in technical analysis, 200 day is the yin yang, okay, is the line that separates the yin and the yang. Now, what's the yin and the yang? Okay, I'm not talking about 八字 or feng shui here. I'm talking about the bull and the bear. Okay, anything above 200 day is bullish. The stock is bullish. Anything below, if the price is below this 200 day, it is bearish. So now you are looking at a chart of Supermax that has entered into the bear territory. Okay, bear territory. Now, when it goes down below this 200-day moving average, you will expect the retest to happen. Now, what is called a retest? A retest means that as the line, where's my pen? As the line starts to trade, right? The price will start to go and kiss. If it can kiss successfully and break upwards, that could be the born of a new trend. If it keeps and come back down, the downtrend continue. Okay, Supermax is a profitable company, strong cash flow. What's my cash flow? Strong cash flow. Okay, I used another special English word called extremely strong free cash flow. So it's very unlikely that it's going to continue to lao sai all the way back to 3 or 1 ringgit. I don't think so it will happen, guys. Okay, now why don't we take a look at SARS time? See, everything is on the chart. So if you know how to read chart, it is very advantageous. Let's take a look at SARS 2003. Okay, what happened to Supermax back then? Then you will understand, am I? We talk logic, am I? Then this is the SARS. Okay, because of the SARS, the stock went up. Okay, it wasn't less than 10 cents. It is because of the data adjustment. We have to adjust data because of the free shares, the bonus shares, the free warrants and whatnot over the decades. Okay, so this is Supermax during the SARS time. SARS broke out in March, April. Then there was a spike in demand for gloves. So it lasted for 1 year until 2004 and starts to fall. Okay, starts to fall and fall until when? Okay, take a look. Okay, it fall from 2004 March all the way to 2006 September. So wow, 1 year, 2 year plus in this gigantic sideways before it starts to rally again in that bull market in 2007 and 8, which also means, guys, which also means that you don't expect this company to give you, I mean, one Supermax should be able to represent Top Glove, Comfort, you know, all those gloves company. You don't expect the company to register another peak performance like 2020 anymore. Okay, so there comes a time where it is low enough, it will start to rally. This trend itself do not overstay. Okay, it is the best time for you to take a new position, forget about your old position, take a new position. Those of us who don't have gloves, take a new position for that short-term trade when the market is focusing back on glove shares again. Okay, after that, it will come down again, go up again. So this is actually what happened before COVID, you know. Supermax, you take a look. Because Supermax I traded quite a number of times. Before COVID, I'm also already doing these glove stocks. You can see that it is not even trending, guys. Okay, it is not even trending. So I expect after the pandemic is over, the market will go back to the fundamentals of the business. Okay, how much any goods is going to sell, what's the average selling price, so what is expected earnings, so it will become a normal stock all over again. Okay, so that is my anticipation for these glove stocks. All right, Hata is also the same. Okay, Hata is also the same. You see, before COVID, let me show you 2018. Before COVID, can you see all of them are normal stock? It doesn't give you that exponential or very strong profit. So this is 2018 to 2020. Can you see? In a big gigantic range. I still remember that time something is depressing the glove stock price, which is the US dollar foreign exchange rate. When the ringgit rises stronger than the US dollar, then the glove stock will under pressure. Exporter under pressure. So that was the trading team for the glove stocks before COVID. Okay, so I expect the glove stocks to go back to the pre-COVID, okay, pre-COVID kind of performance, and the reasons for the stock to go up and down will go back to the US dollar, to the relationship between US dollar and the ringgit, okay, foreign exchange loss, and also the normalize the earnings will normalize because this is the peak earnings already and now you know a lot of companies started to manufacture gloves, so the average selling price is definitely getting lower. All right, so that is the next earnings that we want to see, next few earnings to see, and whether it will normalize, and maybe that will then be priced in. That means current share price could be already looking at a lower earnings from Supermax. Now you take a look at Supermax TTM. Now, these three reports, quarterly is the immediate quarter, like Q2 2021 financial year. Financial year Q2 2021, not calendar year, financial year. Q1 2021, okay, you can see it's still growing, right? But the rate of increase has slowed down already. Okay, let me show you right here. Supermax. Supermax quarterly, okay, quarterly. Right, you can see the rate of increase. This is the shocking one. Q3 2020, because of the pandemic, it jumped 131%. Then the next quarter, laggy better, jumped 483%, followed by a slowdown of 98%. And then the last quarter slowed even further, 37%. Can you see it's slowing down, slowing down? Okay, do you expect to grow some more? I don't think so lah. I don't think so, because now a lot of vaccination already start to roll out so we expect further slowdown of the EPS growth already. Okay, not making money. It's not that it's not going to make money. It is, but the rate is slower. Therefore, remember, share price is a reflective of the future business. This see me update, present halfway, ask me to update. Later I email Bill Gates to inform him. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, the financial performance you are looking at here is what has happened, reported, what has happened. So this is what is going to happen in the future, priced in right now. Okay, so this is all the information that the market has about the Supermax, all priced in right here. So the market decides that, okay, Supermax should be 504. Therefore, it trades at 504. right? So if you want to do technical trading on Supermax, I do agree that the moment is almost here, that it is quite low enough already, okay? And with the PE, okay, 5 times. Actually, come to think of it, this PE 5 times is quite irrelevant right now because the market is anticipating a lower and slower earnings growth for Supermax. So therefore, this PE will increase by itself. No need the share price to go up, you know. All it needs is the earnings to go down. If the earnings to go down, then this one will go up. Okay, so let me see how to do a projection. Very simple. Okay, let me draw one line and show you the projection for Supermax, the price projection. We'll get out of moving average, go away. Okay, one more thing. Just now I was doing support halfway, right? Okay, so let us do the projection first. So can you see this is a like ascending triangle top? There you go. Ascending triangle top. You see this ascending triangle top like that. Or ascending triangle top. That means it's characterized by a lower than it's characterized by a lower high, okay, and then a flat line support which we broke today lah. Of course, it was at 544. This is the 544, the 544. Right. So let me do a projection. So how to do projection? You better connect, better touch, better touch. Okay, so let's do a projection together. 544, this is right here. Okay, from the first peak, draw all the way down to this breakout level, horizontal support line, and you put it right at the, what do you call this? You put it right at the breakout level. So low, low until below zero, cannot be lah. So okay, this line, this one cannot. We cannot use this one. Okay, we cannot use this one. Let me find another smaller triangle. Because this one, it means it's not reasonable already. Okay, let me find the other more obvious one, which is this triangle. Okay. Okay, this one will be better. Now, why is this better? You can see that this triangle, okay, this triangle, broken, retest, support, broken, retest as a resistance, and now on the way down. So this one is legit. So if this is legit, let's do the projection again. Tiga ringgit, okay, based on TA Tiga ringgit, which coincide with this consolidation zone over here on the weekly chart. So this is the Tiga ringgit for this Supermax triangle projection. Okay, Tiga ringgit. So can it go to Tiga ringgit? Wow, that is a very, very far fall. Okay, but let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say it is Tiga ringgit. Okay, let me bring up my Excel. Okay, I'm just going to use this space. So I'm looking at the TTM earnings. Okay, TTM earnings, and we look at These are all the super abnormal growth. Let's say the earnings slow down and the next reported earnings per share, okay, in terms of TTM, if it slow down further to only 0.49, okay, 0.49, 0.491, okay, then we have 3 ringgit, right? So equals to this divided by this. Still 6 times PE only, wow. Or still 6 times PE only. Okay, so this 3 ringgit, right? It will mean that even that means the earnings have to drop a lot for the share price to come down to this level. Okay, so all in a nutshell, I think the earnings, we have to see that it is dropping because before COVID, the PE for these glove stocks, if I don't remember wrongly, let me think. If I don't remember wrongly, it was about 16, 17 times PE. Okay, so if I do some reverse calculation, $0.18. So the earnings must fall to 0.18, then trades at 3 ringgit more makes sense. So let's say it trades at 5 ringgit, earnings 0.312. Also can 0.312 okay, for the PE to go to a normal level, this is not normal 5 times is not normal. So for it to go to a normal level like 16 times, okay, the earnings okay, for current share price to stay at 5 ringgit, the earnings drop to 0.312. Okay, 0.312, the earnings drop to 0.312 in the TTM, then you will get a normal Supermax. Okay, but of course this is 5 ringgit so if you reduce this 5 ringgit to 4 ringgit and so on, then you will get a different level. Okay, all in all, I think all these calculations may have confused you. Okay, but this is actually what we do to get an estimate and see whether this kind of projection is reasonable or not. Okay, now let's come back to the technical side. Okay, this is the projection. Then the other tool that you can use is called the Fibonacci. Okay, where's my Fibonacci line? There you go. Okay, Fibonacci works well in this kind of crazy stocks that run too high. So from the top, okay, you pull back where it all started, right here. The rally. Oops. See, this one should be at the top. The 0% should be at the top. The 100% should be at the bottom. Okay, so this is the levels, the Fibonacci levels for this for this Supermax. Now you can do the same on Top Golf or Hata. You should come out to the same conclusion. Now we are right at the 61.8%. This is the last line of defense, and you can see this triangle projection. Just now we draw the 3 ringgit, right? Ngam is the 78.6% level on the Fibonacci. Okay, on the Fibonacci. So therefore, this 3 ringgit is a very important level in Supermax. Whether the stock will trade there or not, I don't know. But if the stock really trades there, we know that, okay, we expect 3 ringgit to hold because there are 2 forms of support right there. Okay, everybody understand? This Fibonacci and this triangle projection. If you understand, give me a fireworks of likes, please. Now, the next thing is price action on the weekly chart. Okay, so I'm going to remove all these lines already, okay, because very messy, look like a mad scientist. So I'm going to draw the most important line. Now, the other question I want to ask you right now is, if you don't want to miss Supermax at 3 ringgit, what should you do? Set alert, Vincent, you're right. That's correct So that's what I'm going to do right now. Horizontal alert, 3 ringgit. Okay. Then I put far away because I don't believe it's going to happen so soon. So I'm going to put into the October 1st Friday. Okay. 8 months away. So this line will stay there for 8 months. So once the stock comes to 3 ringgit, it will alert me, then I will know. Now, the other line that I want to draw on Supermax, okay, to get ready to trade on the technical bounce is the downtrend line, guys, the downtrend line. Okay, Supermax has fell so hard so far that the downtrend line is permanently stretched. So it's time to draw this downtrend line. Oops. Okay, draw this downtrend line and remind myself to look at it when it break, only when it break. If it never break, forget it. Okay, this is a very important downtrend line. Okay, once it break upwards, that is the time to pay attention. Now, based on candle price action reading, this is a very how do I call it? This is a very bearish sign where you can see that the trading volume is increasing as the candle get fatter and fatter. Can you see this candle, this Do-Re-Mi get fatter and fatter? Can you see? Okay, and the trading transaction volume is getting higher and higher and higher. This is only Wednesday this week for Supermax. This is only Wednesday this week. So Supermax, this trading volume by Thursday, Friday should increase more. Right? Today only Wednesday, already almost a whole of last week's volume. So it's going to increase more. And therefore, if it has a long black candle, then the end of this downtrend may be over, guys. the end of this downtrend may be over. At the end of a major downtrend, before it reverse, right, volume will be the highest. So therefore, if really Supermax by Friday you see super high volume and long black candle, the end is near. The end doesn't mean the stock are based at end. No. The end means the selling may be over. The last selling wave to swipe out all the weight holders before the bounce come. Also, watch out for the transaction volume as it comes down. You want to see climatic volume, very high volume, very violent, boom, and then the next week start to fly up. Okay, so that is Supermax for you. Especially if with the ongoing vaccination across the globe, and then you still see the share price of the glove stock starts to bounce. Wow, that one is the change of pattern in the share price performance. It's also a signal. Okay.